Starting our day at the dump. See how much that load weighs from last night, all that cactus. I'm thinking it's at least 3,000 pounds, probably more. 3,200 pounds. Most of that weight is the cactus. There might be 300 pounds that, you know, was from the couch or whatever other junk I have in there. Some pretty light stuff in the front of the trailer, but yeah, so that's a stinking heavy cactus. Seems to be the norm. I didn't film too much of that. You probably saw the pictures I put up of the leather sectional. I think it was 4 or 5 pieces. Super nice. It's gonna go to a new home, so that's awesome. Didn't have to dispose of it, but the customer helped me do all of it. Really cool Australian dude that I've worked with now twice. The first time was removing a huge stump and a bunch of tree branches. So just a hardworking guy, and he didn't want me to do it by myself. He's like, no, I insist, I want to help. I like working, and so I didn't film it for that reason. But now I'm headed back to the storage unit from yesterday to remove 11 large server cabinets. Wish me luck. All right, just got to the storage unit, and I built my ramp. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna open up the unit. All right, let me show you what I'm doing. So here's the 11 cabinets I gotta get. And no buyers for them, so they're just going to the scrapyard, unfortunately. One of my customers was like, you know, you could use these as garage cabinets and just put shelving in them. I was like, that's not a bad idea. But that's for another time. So yeah, just gonna take it one at a time. I'll show you the ramp once I get one of these outside. So this is my ghetto ramp that I built. There's a steel frame underneath it, but just 3 half sheets of plywood and a come along. See if I can get this rolled in. There's 11 of them, so it's got to work good to do enough of. So I got one cabinet in. They don't roll up this ramp as nice as I would hope they would. The slope's too much. There's just not enough tolerance on those wheels with the levers. So set this rig to pull it in. Dripping sweat, soaked. Pants are soaked. I thought it was gonna be a cool day. No, it's a high of 90. Oh, it should be cool. No chance. Humidity's super high. I got 5 of these cabinets loaded. What I'm finding is if the levelers on each corner are up, then I can roll up that ramp a lot better, and I don't have to use the come along. I can just muscle it up. So hoping a few more like that. I got 5 done. It looks like I'll be able to fit at least 7, maybe 8 in one load, and then I can head to the scrapyard. I think the levelers are low on this one. Then I can head to the scrapyard, come back for the last load of these, close out this job, and then go remove a playhouse in Goodyear. There's a windstorm last night, so someone had their playhouse knocked out. So yeah, no light work days in this business. Getting a workout for sure. Need to stretch more. But yeah, one cabinet at a time. These things are huge. Time to move. First load, y'all. I put 7 in there. I'm gonna go dump this at the scrapyard. It's 15 minutes away. Come back, get the last 4. Call that a job well done. This ramp worked out pretty well. At first I was thinking a big old truck with a lift gate, but you know what? 3 half sheets of plywood made it work. A little engineering, some problem solving. Look at the size of this picker. That is so cool, man. Just throws this truck. Wow. Doing some recycling here. All right, just shoved them out the back. Let's go load up some more of these, huh? This is a couple 1,000 pounds. Trusty steps. That was a really pleasant surprise. They didn't ask for my fingerprints. That's a relief, because I wouldn't have given it to them. I hate doing that. And then they paid me like 120 bucks. 2,000 pounds of steel, I guess. So not a bad return on my time. I'm gonna go back for 3 more of those cabinets, drop those off, and then go pick up a play structure. Amigos, round 2. We got 4 cabinets lined up. This time I've set the ramp up inside because the loading dock's actually available. So got the ramp ready to roll. Time to start pushing. I feel like a linebacker hoofing these things up there. It's no joke. I think each one of these weighs about 300 pounds. Because I just dropped off 7, and the weight was like 2,100 pounds or something. So yeah, these things are not light. They're in. Now that I know how to do it, it's not so bad. I'll tell you what, the first couple were brutal. Now it's just about a workout. You know, I know how to do it. Like most things in life, once you've done it a lot, you're good at it. You're lucky if there's more to do. All right, I'm gonna strap these down so they don't move around in transit, and then head out of here. Oh, the camera won't pick it up, but it says 14,660 pounds. There's 1,600 pounds extra in here right now in the trailer. So I only have 4 of those boxes, so each one weighs 400 pounds? That's crazy. I knew they were heavy. I'm glad to be done with that job. Just got to my next job. I'm down in Goodyear, which is out in southwest Phoenix. They got hit by a big old storm last night. We got a lot of rain up north, but not wind. And this community just got wrecked, it looks like. So here's a pretty good sized play structure that this customer has asked me to remove. I guess they figure with the wind damage, they don't want to deal with it anymore, and good time to make it go away. So I'm gonna get some cutting tools and a sledgehammer and make a pile and start hauling it out. I don't do a ton of play structure removal, which I guess is a good thing, so kids can keep playing on them. But when we do it, it's always kind of interesting because they're all different and they're built different. Some are a lot more difficult to get apart than others, which is good because kids play on them. Time to get to work. One play structure demolished. I already got some of it hauled out to the truck. The swing portion, the rocking horse or whatever that thing was called that hangs. That's gone. About to take out this wooden structure on the slide. Clean this up, give them their yard back. That's a wrap. Play structure's gone, loaded in the trailer. I was just chatting with the customer, advising them to be super careful for nails or screws. Obviously, I did a good cleanup, but nothing would be worse than to have your child step on something sharp. And so I warned them of that and encouraged them, hey, make a game out of it so you can find the most wearing your shoes. And then come out here and vacuum. And there was glass light bulbs that they had as string lights attached to the play structure, and many of those broke. So there's broken glass. This is kind of a dangerous area, so encourage them to clean it up a little bit more. But yeah, happy customer served by Around Town Junk Removal. No traffic.